Hey everybody, it's Haley. I'm going to be doing a different style of vlog this weekend because it's Katsucon and I'm very excited. Currently all packed up and we are on our way to go get the Jackster Shiny EV. She just had 2 midterms today, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how everything's going. We're gonna go probably get some breakfast, but yeah, day 0, Thursday. I'm also picking up my best friend from the airport and I'm really excited to see her. It's gonna be an awesome convention. Yeah, 2 thumbs up. I would use the other thumb, but it's holding the phone.
Say goodbye to the kitties. Yes, goodbye to Layla. I know, I smell like the car. I'ma miss you. Yeah. Oh. I got rushed your goodbye, Samson. Goodbye, goodbye, good boy. Mwah, good boy. My babies, I'll see you on Sunday.
Woo! We're at day 0. We're halfway there. Jackie's like, why are you doing this? Yeah. We're gonna get some Starbucks and then go drive for 3 more hours. Yeah. So it is 8:40. We left our house at 11 a.m. But guess what? Well, first of all, you can barely see Jackie, but she's there. We are at the fucking hotel and I'm surrounded by all these fucking nerds and I'm so happy about this right now. So we got our badges, but it was a mess. So somehow or another 2 badges were put in my name and they only let you pick up 1 name or 1 badge under 1 name. So we had to like call Justin and get him to come down. We had to change the badge over to his name and it was just this big fiasco. But I mean, it's good. We Gucci. So we're gonna get some din-dins and we're gonna have a great time. Woo! It is day 1 of Katsucon. It's about 11:30 right now. We're on the 3rd floor. We were just stopped for a bunch of pictures, me and my Heartseeker Ash and Jackie and her twin. I'm going to go and try and find Ariane, my best friend, and we're gonna hit up the artist alley / dealer's room soon. I don't even know if you guys can hear me talking. It's so incredibly loud, but that's okay. Wow. I love Katsucon. This is my favorite convention. I am so excited. Jackie, get over here. Get in my vlog. Look, we look so cute. All of our hard work on these costumes over the past month was like totally fucking worth it. So,
oh wait, it's swish swish.
This is it. This is all my cape does. We swish swish.
Wait.
Alright, I'll check in with y'all later today. So it's now about noon. I went through the artist alley and it was pretty nice. There wasn't a whole lot that was really appealing to me. I'm waiting to go into the dealer's room because I want to go meet Ilya and Matt from Men at Arms. They're my homeboys and I've been admiring them for like a few years now. So I'm really looking forward to that. My husband got to see them and he was like, I just didn't even know what to say. He said that was the first time in his life he'd really been at a loss for words. So yeah, I'm gonna go, I want to see them and then I'm gonna go to their panel at 4, but for now, I'm just kind of sitting around by the fountain, waiting for my shoot at 1 to happen, and then after that, I'm probably gonna go upstairs and take a nap, because these shoes hurt. Yeah. So I just left my room. We are, well I guess it's me, it's just me. Everybody else is waiting on pizza to get there. But I am going to finally hit up the dealer's room, because the line is died down. I'm gonna look around some, and then I'm gonna figure out where the heck the Men at Arms panel is, and I'm gonna go sit there for like an hour in line. I am really excited. I'm probably gonna talk to them a little bit too while I'm in the dealer's room and ask them a bunch of dumb questions. I don't know. I'm tired. My feet hurt, so I had to change into comfy shoes, which means my cape drags on the ground, which means people are probably gonna trip on it and I might get sucked into the escalators, but we'll see how that goes. So it is like, I don't know, fucking 9 o'clock at night and I am no longer in Ash because I'm tired of that and I'm ready to go and have a good time with people and party. And also today I tried checking into the masquerade and I realized once I checked in, because they were like, oh, do you have any music? And I was like, oh shit, I left my USB at home. So then it turned into this big fiasco of like, well, we can't put music on if you don't have the USB, so I had to go out and buy a USB and then try and find somebody who had a laptop, and then nobody had a laptop, so I had to go ask the hotel to use their computers, and then I had to pay money to access the internet on their computers. Long story short though, I have my USB, so we good, we Gucci, we ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna walk on to the Wrath of the Lich King login screen music in my Death Knight tier 10. Hopefully I will have somebody record some video of that
and I will share that with y'all. But for now, we gon' get lit as shit.
So this morning has been a mess. I woke up a little bit later than I wanted, and my right greave is not glowing. Everything else is glowing. Everything's kind of, you know, sitting well and doing its job, but I'm really stressed out. So I've got rehearsal at 9:15, I think is my time. So I'm trying to like run there right now. It's currently like 9 o'clock. And then after that, I gotta come back up here and try and troubleshoot like what the fuck is going on. And then let me just, that guy came unvelcroed. After that, I gotta go meet Kevin the director, to record a thing for his video, and then I have to try and rush over to a photo shoot at noon, and I don't know. I love competitions, I love competing, but also this stress is so unnecessary. Oh, excuse me. And I contemplated just not even going to judging or the rehearsal and just, you know, saying fuck it, because ultimately I know that I'm skilled, and I don't need to prove it to anybody. This lighting is awful, oh my gosh. But I don't know, I love competing and I love meeting people. So I don't know. I'm hungry, I'm kind of tired. I didn't go to bed till really late. But yeah, we'll see. Got my USB, so to rehearsal. So the rehearsal went pretty well. I did judging about an hour ago. It didn't do so great. I was trying to get contacts in and time got away from me, so I ended up just saying fuck it, and I threw my contacts out and I ran down. I was a couple minutes late, which meant that it cut into my judging time and I wasn't able to talk about everything that I wanted to. I mentioned the LEDs obviously and like my sculpted stuff, but in terms of everything else, I don't know. They didn't seem very impressed, and I didn't get the opportunity to tell them that this is the female version, which is different from the male in the sense that like I got some midriff going, and then also that this is the purple recolor. So hopefully that won't be held too much against me. Maybe, because I know one of the tech guys is really into World of Warcraft, he recognized the Lich King song when I played, or I'm sorry, the Wrath of the Lich King login song, so hopefully they'll like potentially talk and he'll be like, yeah, this is the female version, that's why it looks different, but of course, I don't know. And that's all on me, so that's really going against me with this competition, and I just hope I do pretty well. I would love to place, I'd love to get a judge's award or something, but beggars can't be choosers, right? So yeah, I'm gonna go to my photo shoot. I'm waiting for Ken to message me, but I haven't yet got a text message from him, and we haven't set a place to meet, so yeah. So today is a fucking mess. Literally everything I feel like has gone wrong. Hey! So my photo shoot went really, really well, and I'm about to go and head out to the green room, which opens at 1:30. It's like 1:18, but I really gotta stop and take a pee-pee, which is gonna take me a long-ass time, because I'm in armor, and that shit sucks. So yeah, my fingers are really crossed hardcore, crossing every single finger I fucking can, and my toes, and my organs, and all of my bones and joints. Hopefully I will do well on stage, and my husband said he'll be recording me, so I should have that to share with you guys as well, but we will see, yay! So it's now much later in the day, it's about 8 o'clock, yeah, because I was just out of the dealer's room, and I just wanted to update and say that I did not place in the craftsmanship competition, and people have kind of asked me as they've seen me like, oh, how did you take this, like how do you feel? I'm disappointed. You know, anybody I feel like is disappointed when they realize like that they didn't win. But I'm not going to let that stop me. All that means to me is that I wasn't good enough this time, and that I have to figure out where I can improve and where I have to improve to be bigger and better for the next time, you know? I feel like as a cosplayer, and really as an artist and a creator, you should always be striving to improve your craft or improve yourself. And I find competition to be a great way for me to know like what I need to improve on. But of course, competition is not for everybody. Never feel like you have to compete to be a great cosplayer or anything. Also, this gives me a little bit of an opportunity to show off my lights. Yay! And I got some in my belt, and then also in my shoes. My greaves have been a problem. The bottom strap on my, only one, my left greave, no, I'm sorry, it's my right greave, has consistently like popped off throughout the day, and it slid down. The reason for that is because the battery pack and the Arduino are hosted in a pocket hidden inside the fur, and I didn't account for that when I made the straps. So when I get home, I am going to add like an extra inch and a half. Hi! And sorry, my friend Kiki just came up. She won a award for her novice performance. She was singing, she was just a Cinderella, very beautiful. So yeah. So I gotta change that for my next convention. And for now, I'm just gonna sit here on this little like stump thing and relax. Trying to figure out how the heck to, there we go, okay. Oh yeah, so I've got irritated skin right here from, I think Foam Flexit did this to me. I'm not honestly quite sure. All of these black spots, I have them all over my body. It's from where the electrical tape. I just, you know, the past hour and well really since judging have kind of thought about like what went wrong and what I need to do to improve. And I will probably be stuck on this for a little bit. This is my first loss since, I don't even know, almost a year and a half, I think. And it definitely has kind of knocked me down a peg. I'm just gonna be completely honest and like, I had printed out pictures and I got so caught up in finishing everything else that by the time it was Friday night and I had the time, it was like 1 a.m. and I was exhausted. Then I woke up and it was 8 and I had to go. I had to leave, I had to get out the fucking door. So I think not having that was detrimental to me. And going forward, I'm going to make it a priority to make sure that I have those papers explaining everything. Another thing though, speaking of running out the door, I was having contact problems and my judging time was at 10:44 and I didn't realize what time it was and I left my room at 10:44 and so the time that I was late cut into my judging time. So I wasn't even able to point out the really cool things. Of course the LEDs were very apparent, but like LEDs can't get you through a build. They didn't even really get a chance to look up close at my stuff, you know what I mean? And it was dark in there, so they couldn't really see my paint job, which was really frustrating too. I wish the judging room for Katsucon was brighter. So those were the really, like, the two big things, just like being late and running out of time. And then on top of that, because I was late and I wasn't like composed, I was kind of jumping around with everything, and like, I am so exhausted. This costume hurt to wear. I loved wearing it. I loved it. You know, people were really into it. They loved seeing it. Some people like recognized that it was the tier 10. Which, look, you can see even more black spots. There's like a bunch on my legs too. Was the discomfort worth the masquerade? No. And of course, I feel like everybody would say this, but had I known that I wouldn't place like at all, I wouldn't get any sort of honorable mention or anything, I wouldn't have done it. And I missed out on seeing a lot of people because I was in the green room, I was being judged, I was, you know, doing rehearsal, and I was tired and I was exhausted. If I'm not able to do the things that I want to do, then I shouldn't do it. But I mean, outside of that, I had a great time, you know? So I just gotta figure out if I'm gonna dress up tomorrow. If I do, I'll probably wear my gray warden, so it's Sunday and I just realized I didn't vlog all day. I'm not surprised. This morning we woke up at about 8 and nobody was really feeling up to Sunday. We were all kind of feeling tired and wanted to go home, so we made it our goal to leave by 11. My husband also had to work that evening at 9 p.m. until 6 a.m. So that was also a part of why we decided to leave so early. So we just kind of, you know, got dressed and then rushed to get the room picked up before heading out. I wore my gray warden. I talked to the guys from Men-at-Arms about stuff and they were really chill. And then we bought some stuff in the Artist Alley and hit the road. I got some Monster Hunter prints, a couple more Bloodborne, and a Brachydios pin. Justin got some beautiful artistic prints from a different vendor. It was a wonderful day, very relaxed. 6.5 hour drive back home. Went a lot faster than we expected, actually, which is always good. So yeah, Sunday was kind of not really a lot happened. Tomorrow, aka Monday, when hopefully this will be edited and uploaded, I will do kind of like a Katsucon rundown of if I enjoyed it and what I did and didn't like and stuff. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys then. For now, I'm gonna go get some Taco Bell and I'm going to play Monster Hunter Worlds because guess who just fucking got it? Me. Hi everybody, it's Haley of Mockchild Cosplay and today I am joined by
Ariane from Alto Cosplay.
Yes, best friend, She flew all the way up here from South Carolina to come do Katsucon 2018 with me, and then I forced her to stay with me for an extra week. So I guess we're gonna start out first wrapping up. Are you okay? We have a cat. We're gonna start out first talking about, I guess, our kind of trips to Katsucon, because I know you flew, and this was your first time flying.
Yes, flying alone. I did have one flight before, but it was very nerve-wracking to fly all on my own. But I made it, so that's all that matters.
Me, Justin, and then Jackie all drove together. It was about 6.5 hours. So she actually got to the hotel about 4 hours before we even arrived, and she couldn't check in because the hotel was under my name. And so once we arrived, it was like super late Thursday, so we just kind of checked in and chilled out in the hotel room. Didn't do a whole lot. Friday, I don't know, I had an okay Friday. You had stuff going on early in the morning.
Yes, I had a photo shoot first thing in the morning with Makoto. It went over amazing. Joey from Joey Render Industries helped me with my Makoto cosplay, which you'll be seeing some photos from, which were really great.
I was wearing my Ash. I got ready with her in the morning and we went and I watched her get her pictures taken and then I got snatched up. And then Friday, I kind of hung out in Ash all day, but I know you changed into Hado.
I went to the Boku no Hero meetup, which was really fun. I met some new friends.
And then Friday night, it got really late. We changed into more comfy stuff, obviously, because y'all saw some of that too. And, you know, we saw some people, we got to throw flower petals. We were walking around and they were chilling out and I saw a photographer who had flower petals on the ground and I was like, let me throw them. And he was kind of like, okay. And then, you know, that was really it. I don't know about you guys. I passed out at midnight on Friday because I'm a fucking child, but
let's see, I think on Friday, I did run into some friends and we went to Sky Bar.
But yeah, and then Saturday was, I don't know about you guys, but the day of stress.
That was the day I wore 9S and I had a pretty fun time walking around as him. I didn't stay in him for too long.
Saturday was just it was so crowded, and I feel even though it was 30 degrees outside, I couldn't stop sweating. I'm sweating right now though, so I'm just always sweaty.
Sweaty girl.
And then of course, I woke up and I immediately had to start getting ready for the rehearsal for the masquerade, and then directly after the rehearsal, I had Kevin Bianchi, Kevin the director, asking me to record with him, and so I was trying to run there, and then somewhere along the way one of my LEDs disconnected from all the other ones, so I had to stop and go back up to the hotel room and hook that up, and then I was having contact problems, and then I was running super late for judging, and so my judging time was cut short, which I think is part of why I didn't place in the thing, and then it was just all a mess. It was just non-stop running.
Basically, there was a lot of running around and crazy times on Saturday, but I feel like that's a typical Saturday.
I did, however, right before the masquerade, go to the 3rd floor and I caught the tail end of the Monster Hunter photo shoot, and I am good friends with half of the people that were there, so seeing everybody there in their Monster Hunter stuff was so great, and I kind of jumped the little barriers to the gazebo and walked up and was like, I'm not supposed to be here, but I'm here anyway. But it was a great time. I got to see all of them, and then directly afterwards, because like I said, I was walking to the masquerade, they all got in line and actually got to see me walk on stage for that, which was really cool.
Yeah, we had a busy schedule, and this was actually my first Katsucon. I don't know if I've already stated that, but...
So what did you think of your first Katsucon? And be honest.
It was okay. I had an okay time. I felt the hype was a little more than it turned out to be. I felt like it was more just your average con. And I've been to smaller cons that I've had more fun at.
I completely agree. Even compared to last year, because this is my second Katsucon, it wasn't as fun, and we aren't alone in that. I feel like a lot of people in the Katsucon groups were kind of talking about how this year was a bit of a letdown, and then on Sunday, we literally left the room for an hour and then went home because you weren't feeling all that great. And then my husband had to work the night shift at 10 p.m. that night, so we were just kind of trying to get out the door to go home. That's really it, I guess. I don't know. Like she said, Katsucon was kind of okay. Could have been better. It could have been much worse. at the very least.
Definitely. I am happy it was not worse than what it was.
But yeah, so I guess that kind of wraps up our whole Katsucon recap slash vlog thing. So once again, this is Ariane from Ala Tove. Go ahead and plug your social media. Tell them where they can find you if they think you're cute enough. Which follow her, because she's hella cute.
You can find me on Instagram at Alatove. That's Alatove. Don't ask me how I got that username because I don't know either.
Oh, I was gonna ask you. I was gonna be like, how did you come up with it? Anyway, I will see you guys next week. I don't know when you'll see her again, but if you don't see either of us next week, we hope to see you at a convention.
Hopefully, yes.
Goodbye!